Good morning. This is Cam from Hyper Thrills, and we are back here at Six Flags Great Adventure. We are over here in the construction site of the parking lot here, and as you can see here, they are making major progress on Project Purple. So you see there, the inverted stall is fully constructed, and they are working on the ascent into the presumed tower of this project. So yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. Just looking at the stall, it's just crazy to think that there's an upside down launch right there. Um, and there's also a concrete truck going in there. They're pouring concrete for Barrels of Fun, which we will get to in a bit. But yeah, just looking at this project, it's just crazy to see. So I can't wait to ride it. I can't wait to see the thing that's the final product. But yeah, awesome stuff. Over here by Barrels of Fun, you can see there they got the pump truck. They're pouring out concrete, and then they got supports and some track for Barrels of Fun. This ride is the former Raging Cajun at Six Flags America, which they moved up here to Great Adventure. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun ride here. And yeah, as you can see there, they're working on that. So this ride should hopefully go vertical soon. We have made it to the front entrance of the park. So besides construction, we're just gonna see some park updates, try some out to do food that I have not tried yet, and get on some of our favorite rides. So let's head right in. Going to the entrance to the boardwalk here, you can see the crane and the supports for Project Purple. It is really just reminding me of Kingda Ka, just because you would walk into the boardwalk, you see Kingda Ka right there, and yeah, I'm super excited to have something like that again. But yeah, let's go check to see what else is here at the end of the boardwalk. So down here by all the construction, they have added some theming elements to the fence for the advertisement of Shoreline Pier. So you can see they added seagulls, a beach ball, and of course some of those sightseer viewers, I believe is what they're called. But if we go over here, they actually bored out holes so you can see through the construction site, which I think that's an awesome thing that they did that. So yep, you can see there's a lot of work going on there. They're also currently taking out the foundation for the former parachute tower, which I thought that would have been removed when they removed the parachute tower, but nope, it's still there. So you can see there's a concrete pump truck for pouring the concrete for Barrels of Fun, and yeah, this stuff is all gonna go up rather quickly, I believe. But yeah, I think this is really awesome to see that they did this. So while I was waiting for El Toro to open, they were doing block checks on the mine train, which I've actually never seen before. So I think that's really cool. You can kind of see up at the top right there that the train, you can't really see it, but it is sitting up there. But yeah, they're just doing their early morning block checks. This is totally normal for a roller coaster operation. So, there's a whole guy that explains block checks and block zones, checkpoints, all that good stuff. So we pan over to the lift of my train, and you see there, it's going to go up its lift, and then in just a second, it should stop, and yep, there it is. So that's the system doing its job, and then they're going to release this train momentarily on the block. That also may take a second just because, it's just all roller coaster systems and everything like that. So it's going to go a little slow around this course, but yeah, this is just really cool stuff to watch. Yep, you can see there, it's chugging right along. That's not a pun because it's a train. Yep, it's going to be running a little slow because it doesn't have all that speed. It rarely ever stops on that block. But yeah, this is just normal operating procedures for a roller coaster, especially, at the start of the day. But yeah, it's always fun to see. It's always fun to watch. And it's always interesting how they do it. Yep. And then that's going to stop right there. Yep. And you see there, Medusa's also doing it too. So Medusa recently just got 2 trains. So they also have to do their early morning block checks. But right now it's currently not open, but that's all right. We'll see what else we can do. I know I've been reporting on it the past few videos, but they are working on the log flume. Like, they're painting the trough today. So yeah, this work has been nonstop on this thing. So they really, really want this thing to, be the best that it can be. And honestly, I can't disagree. So El Toro is not quite open yet, but there have been some updates. They have added 20th anniversary badges to the El Toro sign, which I think it's a really nice touch because Nitro got its 25th on opening weekends, and El Toro finally got its 20th. So yeah, that's really cool to see. So 20 years of El Toro. Well, next to El Toro's entrance, they got their very own Fastlane kiosk. So these exist at the Cedar Fair Parks. These are basically just you purchase your own single-use Fastlane. I know these are coming to Jersey Devil, and I'm not sure where else they're going to get them. Maybe Nitro, maybe Batman, who knows. But yeah, really cool stuff to see. So, yep. So, I may have just noticed this now, but they have removed the kiosk in front of Plaza del Carnaval. So, as you can see, I'm pointing right there with the gazebo used to be. But, yeah, interesting stuff. So, I'm not sure when it was removed, but I would like to see it come back because it was a nice gazebo. Well, we are back over here at the Shoreline Pier, and they are actively removing the foundation of the former parachute tower. So, I guess get it out while you can, especially if there has been more development going on in this area, especially with the Shoreline Pier, Project Purple. They might as well just get it out now. I thought they would have removed this when they brought down Parachute Tower, but, guess they just didn't get to it. But, yeah, there's a lot of active work going on today. See there, they got their special excavator bit with that and just going to town on that. So, yeah, interesting stuff to see. Made it over to the Main Street pub to try the shepherd's pie. Got onion rings as my side. But yeah, super excited to try this. And of course, you cannot beat lunch with a view. So finish up with the shepherd's pie, and yeah, it's good. It's a little bit too greasy for my taste, but I guess that's what happens when you have a pie like that. But yeah, otherwise good stuff. I much prefer the fish, but still good. Just did my first 2 rides of the day on Nitro, and yeah, it's Nitro. I have no complaints. So it's running pretty good. Rode the B train. I much prefer the D and the C train, but honestly, that's all right. So it's still Nitro. I have no complaints. So all week, Looney Tunes characters have been out in safari gear, and Foghorn Leghorn has his very own outfit going on, so that's pretty cool. Just did my first ride of the season on Skyscreamer, and yeah, it's still a fun ride. You get some excellent views of the Shoreline Pier and Project Purple, so yeah, always a fun ride. So yeah, but make sure you keep your shoes on because somebody lost a shoe, so that was kind of funny.
And welcome. Enjoy your ride on the Harley Quinn. Choo choo bye. 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 once the train comes to its complete stop, the lap bars will unlock. Please don't forget any of your...
Nothing really newsworthy, but just did my first ride of the season on Harley Quinn. I'm here with some family, so, of course you kind of tend to ride the smaller rides with some younger guests, but yeah, it's still a fun ride. So, yeah, nothing new to report. So we walked over to Medusa because we heard that they got a second train, which is confirmed, but it has lime green restraints, which that's very reminiscent of no, that's not very reminiscent. That is the restraints from the original colors of Medusa when it opened back in 1999. So it's pretty funny to see, but they have lime green restraints and they also have the dark green restraints of the new train. So hey, I don't know what's going on there, but pretty cool stuff. Well, by Slingshot, that concrete that we reported last week that was still not there has, well, been set. So it's the same boardwalk pattern as on the other side of the fence. So Slingshot not quite open yet, but otherwise, yeah, this concrete's looking fantastic. So yeah, I really like the way this is coming out. It looks much, much better than the blacktop they had in previous years. And yeah, everything just all coming together. I may or may not have noticed this before, but they have filled in the pool with Fright Fest props. So this specific prop right here used to be over here by the lakefront for their Fright Fest scare zone, but yeah, otherwise it looks pretty cool. Over here at the gift shop by Skull Mountain, they have a shop dedicated to a bunch of clearance items, and a lot of this stuff is up to 75% off or 75% off. A lot of Stranger Things, this very bright Six Flags Great Adventure sweatshirt, and it's a lot of Fright Fest stuff, mainly Fright Fest. There is some Holiday in the Park if anybody's interested. So, yeah, just a lot of clearance. We have 2 big ride anniversaries this year, but we also have the Bugaboo. This thing has been here for 50 years, so I actually did not know that. So, look at that. Learn something new every day. But, yeah, happy 50 years of the Bugaboo. Just got off a April ride in the 40s on Nitro, and that D train was absolutely hauling. I actually grayed out on the Helix, believe it or not. But, yeah, it's good to see that they are running all 3 trains. This Nitro crew is pumping out all 3 trains. And, yeah, it's good to see. You can see there, 1 train enters the station, 1 train's on the lift, and another train's out on the course. But, yeah, good stuff to see from this crew. They've always been good here. Well, that's going to do it for our day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. It's always a good time here, so got to get on some of our favorite rides, try some new food, and of course see all the construction going on at the ends of the boardwalk. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next time. Goodbye.